Yamwakwa baby Miasada Sesa Adom TV Premtobre Kasee ne Cape Coast High Court ayane say parliamentary election across Assin North abato mpesua so mfiempinu ani aduru no to parliamentary de no yetwam ni nyina no dwamtenani justice Kasee boache ena de sansemi eto edwafi se Assin North na hye bedwani a no ogina mu sesiye no yeseme mo mfre no ho se ma hye bedwani ebiemu fise okura Ghana nkrata sa okura amanone ede no so Yama mremo no ema ho kwan owura Alex Tabefia eden sama hodo bi etuja.
I understand the basis of your question. All we are saying is that the people of Assin North has chosen this gentleman. There is no doubt in anybody's mind that at the time when there are 3 dates which are very important in this case. The first date is what we say the filing. The second date is when we actually went to the polls to vote. And the third date is when he actually goes into parliament to be sworn. If you are nominated as a minister of state, till you go to the presidency, go through vetting, and the president then gives you and said, okay, now come and be sworn in. Are you a minister?
No.
The time you become a minister is the point at which you go and are sworn in with the president. If they nominate a judge to be in any position, when does he become a judge? At the point of nomination. It is when he is sworn in. So there are 3 separate dates. And this is a matter we think the Supreme Court has to actually rule on. There's the time of filing, there's the time of election in this particular case, when the election took place, was he a citizen or not? And then there's the time of when he actually swore that I am actually a member of parliament, in parliament. 2 of those dates, he was clearly, there was no ambiguity about it. The ambiguity is based on a particular case in a different section of the law, which is 94(1)(a). It says you must be a citizen of Ghana. If you are not a citizen of Ghana, you cannot hold certain positions. You cannot hold this position, president, you cannot be chief of defense staff, etc., etc. And then 94(2), it says you cannot be an MP if you owe allegiance. There's a big difference between allegiance and citizenship. And sometimes they are mutually exclusive. This was never addressed in this case. This is part of the reason we wanted to go to the Supreme Court, and we went and were given certain instructions, and part of the applications we were going to do today was for this matter to be halted, for the Supreme Court to make an adjudication similar to what they did in Zaneto on 94(1) to be done with 94(2) so that we know exactly what the outcome would be with regard to this type of a scenario. To circumvent that and not let the Supreme Court have its say on this matter, we think is unfortunate. So it's not a question of delay or the election petition. It's a question of what is right. The bottom line is, what did the people of Assin not want? They wanted our candidate to be their representative. So if there is a problem, make sure you take time to actually ensure that truly there had been some problem and therefore he could not. That is not the case. And that is why we are minded at this stage to look at the judgment closely.